Hey guys, Alpha11 here, and I'm bringing you guys another Forge tutorial. So today is going to be guns, because we all love guns, nice big guns. So I've got three guns here, two of which I built, and one of which one of my friends built. His name is Bubba1995, I think, and he's got a bunch of X's in his gamer tag, so I'm not going to put it in, in a title or anything like that, because there's too many X's. There's more X's than a porn website. No offense, Bubba, but that's true. Okay, so the first one is kind of, I think I overly detailed it a bit, but oh well, details are awesome. So basically it's like almost like a point laser defense turret kind of thing. This would be similar to like the gun show type things. There's only three guns though, I don't have like the whole pile of them. I didn't spend too long building guns and stuff like that because currently I'm obsessed with watching Lost. I am really obsessed with watching Lost actually. It's pretty much all I've done for the past few days. I actually haven't played Halo in probably like 5 days because I've been watching Lost. But anyways, so I came up with a couple designs here. So for the base, I just kind of used this block, and it's just kind of phased in there. It adds the white, the white texture, or the white color, and the different texture, which blends really well with the crate I have. It's a packing crate, one of the large crate, like the ones that were in Reach. So I put those together to make the actual kind of I don't know, barrel, not really barrel, but just like the, main part of the gun. I put these barricades on the back just because it looked a little bit too empty. I thought it was a nice kind of touch. This on top, just to hold everything, because it looks like it's holding everything together. For the lasers, I just use antenna smalls, just like I would in Reach. I put two of them, that way it looks like, the beam generates through here and gets launched, there's these two little scanner things, these are the targeting systems. I use terminal wired junk boxes for the scanner part, and this is just a big door piece, and you put that in, and I guess you could really, if you wanted to, you could exclude it altogether if you didn't want it in there, and so you could do that if you wanted to, but I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm not sure what you guys think. Post a comment below what you guys think of these guns. So yeah, that's the laser turret. Oh, and also for the base, I used the station core, which is this little thing that has these little rotating things. And what I was most proud of when it came to the base was using this UNSC tower. And I actually used that as the main base area, if that makes any sense. But so yeah, that's my point laser defense system. Yeah. Next design I have here, this is just like a small, called SAM turrets, surface-to-air missile launchers. This is a similar design as what I had in Reach to my surface-to-air missile launchers. It's also inspired by Insomniac's map Homefront in... Oh, sorry. My controller is running a bit low on batteries, apparently. But yeah, he had a map called Homefront in Reach. It was an invasion map, and it had a kind of a anti-air missile turret kind of thing, so... yeah, this is actually a really simple design. I used station console, the thing that has that little thing, that little vibrating, well not vibrating, light up thing. I don't know why I said vibrating. Don't question me on that. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it's got that holographic thing in it, but I just use this part because, I don't know, I guess SAM turrets, they're like, meant to be elevated, that way they can have a larger field of view to see air targets, I don't know, so I made it that way, it's kind of more taller. And then I used a block 1x1 tall and thin, kind of as the main connector, I guess you could say. So it kind of connects them together. And this is the part that really sells the design, and that is this teleporter frame that I put in here. I use teleporter frames a lot. I think that they're one of the best pieces. They're very useful. But yeah, I just stuck those in. Stuck that back there. It makes it look like it's got this kind of almost firing mechanism, where it like goes out and then it pushes in. I don't know how guns really work, but yeah. And then in here, I have a barricade large, but underneath that I have a barricade small. They kind of hold everything together and makes it seem like there's some kind of like, maybe that's like a whole bunch of wires that are connecting the two things. And then this over top just for like armored plating and covering, kind of seals the design. I think those two, like in conjunction look really cool. And then I have these railing longs. I got two of them in here that they build this kind of beam. You could really use one if you're trying to be cheap, but I think two of them makes it look more legitimate and stable. On the sides here, I use crate packing smalls, and you can actually put them on the phase mode, unlike in Reach now, which is good, so you can actually use them like a normal block would. And so I just kind of stuck those in here to make it look more, you know, UNSC or human, or, you know, just adds more detail. I like using these pieces because they have more detail and they have different colors. And these colors really, they mesh well with the other colors. So yeah, they look really nice. And then for the actual missiles themselves, I used columns, kind of as like the missile like loading station thing. And then I used street cones actually. And that may seem a little bit ridiculous, but you know, it looks like, to me, it looks like the points of the missiles. And if you really want to go in depth with them, you can actually set them to phased and actually put them inside. That way it looks like that. But I don't know, I kind of like the edge piece of it. I thought it looked kind of cool. But yeah. And then I also have this another one of these here, just to look like it's being held up, more secure, strong. I really like these pieces. And the last design isn't actually by me. This is designed by Bubba in 1995. This is what inspired me to do a kind of gun show thing. And this is this massive kind of, I don't know, Mac cannon. He says it's a Mac cannon, although it doesn't really remind me of a Mac cannon. Sorry, Bubba. Nonetheless, it's a pretty cool design. You know, he used silos in here. So it's kind of like this pivoting, you know, circular, you know, it can move a bit and target. These are the targeters, or I guess maybe the generators, things that generate the actual, you know, explosive to launch. Back here, I think this is the coolest part of it all, how it kind of curls back. I don't really like this piece in here, but I can deal with that. How it kind of curls back into here. And then on top of here is these walkway covers. He did have a part that was actually like just like broken to a billion pieces. I should have kept it, but for some reason I deleted it, and that way I could build my designs over here. For the base, he used a cylinder large, which I don't know why they changed the name of it. And if I were him, I would have kept it like this, but you know, this works too. But I would have probably kept it like this. I don't know, it just looks more secure. He used 4 block 4x4 tiles as the actual like base mount area, I guess. And then walkway larges. Now these look really cool because they've actually added these kind of supports in between now, and I think that looks pretty cool, and it makes it look like it's actually being supported. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool design. If I were him, if you guys wanted to make this a bit more legitimate and realistic looking, what you could do is you could get some naturals like a rock C-stack, or just any rock really. And you could just use it as in, you know, it's been like mounted into the ground. I don't know, I'm just going to do it real quick here. See, like that, you know, you're mounted into the ground kind of thing. I don't know, that's just an idea you guys can maybe incorporate if you want. More silos in the back, 2x2 larges. My own addition I added to this was this kind of area, this kind of like gun thing. To me it looks more, I don't know, gun-like. But the original design didn't have those in there. Also, what you guys can do for these is the Dominion settings. I know I mentioned this a lot, but the Dominion settings are just amazing. I recommend going to turret status monitors and turret monitor large. And I recommend flipping it upside down actually. I think it looks a bit better that way. And you can kind of use these and phase them in to the computers, to the actual guns themselves. Like, I don't know why, I should have incorporated this directly into this design. This kind of status monitor just being directly in this actual design. So just to iterate upon my design, that's what I recommend doing. Is putting one of these kind of status monitor things in the actual design itself. But yeah, those are 3 guns which you guys can choose to incorporate into your map if you guys would like. I hope this is helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed my guns. It didn't take too long to build. If you guys want more guns, or if you guys want any other tutorials, please put suggestions below in the comments. Comment on what you guys think of my designs, and if you guys have another map to submit to my series, there is a video called How to Submit Your Maps. Please watch that video, and it'll tell you guys how to submit maps to my channel. Anyways, it's been Knife 101. I hope you guys enjoyed my gun tutorial, and I hope you guys see you guys. Hope to see you guys in other videos. Sorry for discoloration. My cat bit my cables again. There we go. Anyways, see.